Yeah, so it's definitely painful. You know, the funny thing is, if Teoscar Hernandez, who struck out 3 times in this game, if he didn't hit that home run, say the Philadelphia Phillies win by the smallest of margins, you're going to go back to that play where he didn't cut the ball off in right field. And there's been a lot of talk about his defense. The one thing I'll say about Teoscar's defense, he sure can't hit. And he came through in a big way in the 7th inning, did he not?
Yeah, he definitely came through. You know, we've talked a lot about the new rule changes, right? Stolen bases are up, the bases are bigger, the pitch timer, all that. Everybody keeps forgetting about the fact that you have to pitch to 3. Forget about all the new rules and the nuances that are affecting the game of baseball. And this is one that came into play tonight. I've been sitting on that for years to happen.
You were rooting for it. Harold always roots for the analysis. and I always root for baseball history. And to watch a guy like Shohei Ohtani make his first postseason start, and other than 1 inning, 5 scoreless innings of pure domination aside from.
I mean, he never ceases to amaze, right? The Phillies jump out to a 3-0 lead. Things look good. You're wondering, is Ohtani going to be able to give them any length? Are they going to have to empty out that bullpen early? This guy's still a work in progress, right? They're slow kind of rolling him into that starting rotation. How about 6 innings, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts? Curveball was as good as I've ever seen.
And he threw it more than normally.
I'll tell you what, this guy can make some adjustments on the fly. He threw some split fingers to the lefties, used the curveballs to both the lefties and righties. But one thing he has that you have to have, when you have 98 to 100, you have that gun that makes a hitter get up there, and you have to make a decision quick, because that 98 to 100 gets on you fast. It sets up his other pitches.
Yeah, and talk about setting up. With him pitching tonight and the off day following, sets him up nicely. We see why now the Dodgers want to have him pitch and have an off day. Not only the numbers present that well, but, man, he exerted a lot of energy. And the postseason, when you get in those crowds, you think adrenaline is going on a normal time. Even he was talking about how nervous he was, and he's got to be worn out after throwing the game like he did, going as deep as he was.
If anyone can handle it, though,
off.
it's Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
I will say this, the Los Angeles Dodgers won in 2 massive ways. Yes, they won Game 1 at Citizens Bank, but if there was one blemish on this team, it was, I don't know about that Dodger bullpen timeout. They just added Tyler Glasnow and Roki Sasaki to the pen. And, Dan, there's plenty of swing and miss with those 2 right-handers.
Yeah, there is. And listen, it doesn't matter if they're righties or lefties. And Glasnow, when he's healthy and he takes the ball every 5 days, he's a really top-quality starter. And Roki Sasaki, since he's come back, he is pitching with renewed vigor. Fastball 98 to 100 miles an hour. You have to be ready to hit the fastball. Has a great split finger, mixed in a couple of curveballs. He has the total package. It's amazing how Dave Roberts would trust him in a game like this, a guy that hasn't pitched a whole lot all season long, and right now front and center, he appears to be the guy they're going to go to if they have a lead in the 9th inning.
And here's the other thing, too. Glasnow's pitched in playoffs, World Series. He's got that experience. Roki's been in the WBC. He's been on Team Japan. He's been in the Japanese World Series. He's been in big spots. We just haven't seen it here.
Yeah. And we're going to see more.
Now we're going to see it.
And I think what was tough for the Phillies, you go last year, Game 1 against the Mets, Zach Wheel, they have a 2-0 lead going into the 7th inning. And the Phillies bullpen had been good, so good all season long. And the big question with the Phillies all year is, okay, they were able to make a trade. They pick up Duran, and you're thinking, okay, we've solved that. But the bullpen, again, came back to bite the Phillies.
Duran pitched in this game. I was a bit surprised by that. I know you have an off day, but you're letting them see Duran, which I thought was surprising. There is some injury news regarding this game. Todd Zalecki saying that Harrison Bader has left groin tightness, it turns out. He's getting imaging tomorrow. Spoke confident about his ability to play again this series. They need him on the field.
Yeah,
he made a terrific defensive play in center field. His bat's been red hot since becoming a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll, of course, keep you posted. We're going to step aside. We come back. We got to go to Game 1 in Seattle. Been a while since they won at home, the M's in October. But Kerry Carpenter and the Cats, they had other ideas. More MLB Tonight next.
MLB Tonight is presented by Strauss.
Oh, welcome everyone to MLB Tonight, presented by Strauss. It's the old gang back in Studio 3 because the postseason is here. It's thick. It's Greg Amsinger, Dan Plesac, Harold Reynolds. Harold, you're going to do the honors.
Okay, what do we got? What do we
Old
got?
school. We have 4 great playoff matchups to talk about. Cubs, Brewers, Yanks, Jays, Dodgers, Phillies, Tigers, M's. You get to pick the headline highlight.
Greg, Shohei Ohtani is making his playoff debut as a pitcher.
I knew he was going with that.
We got to go there.
I knew.
I mean, Philly, LA, and the place is jumping. And he's ready.
Look at this. It's baseball history.
How crazy was that? He came down and then he had to hit.
Oh, yeah. He's used to it. Christopher Sanchez on the other side had his way with Shohei.
Boy, did he ever. He was making good pitches, not afraid to use the fastball, pulling the string with the breaking ball, gave Ohtani fits.
Bottom 2. Ohtani on the hill. 2 on for JT Realmuto. Now, when you watch this, Harold, were you a bit surprised Teoscar kind of let that roll by him?
Yeah, you used to guys even diving to make sure that ball doesn't go to the outfield. It was a little bit of a shock.
So
and I don't know what happened. I don't.
Then Bader.
I thought that ball was gone.
I thought it was gone too. It's a productive out. Shohei watches the score go to 3-0. Let's get back to this lefty off left matchup, Dan.
I tell you what, he was brilliant. Change in speed. Very rarely do you see lefties go change up to lefties, but Sanchez had a great one. Little cutter there, 97 miles an hour, cut fourth seamer.
He punched out Ohtani 3 times. We go to the 6th, runner on first and second. Kike Hernandez, Harold, of course. Kike Hernandez in October
Mr.
is a superstar.
He is just a whole different player, right? And he came through, and that was huge. 2-out knock.
And it knocked him out of the game.
Yes.
So we got a nail biter. Shohei stays in for 6 innings. I mean, this is a quality start. 9 strikeouts.
I'll tell you what.
The game.
This was the best I've ever seen his curveball. He threw some electric curveballs.
To the 7th, 2 on for Ohtani.
And you just knew he was going deep, right? Froze him again.
Only the 2nd time in his career he struck out in each of his first 4 at-bats. But don't worry, Teoscar again.
Fastball that was supposed to be in, up, and away, didn't try to pull it. Big 3-run bomb.
And that's
3
what makes
postseason homers already.
That's what makes the Dodgers so difficult. You use so much energy and thinking and execute that next thing you know, you miss on a pitch and you're losing the game.
Glass now out of the pen for the first time in his career.
I tell you what, though, it's kind of nice to have when you know you're Dave Roberts. You've got a guy with a big arm, but then you can start going to those guys, the leverage guys that are your relievers.
Alex Vesia comes in, induces this fly ball off the bat of pinch hitter Edmundo Sosa.
Yeah, and the fans at the bank were getting awfully quiet.
Roki Sasaki. Is he the new closer for Dodger Blue?
You know, we were wondering, is he going to be high leverage? How about hitting triple digits?
Hey, well, this is a comeback player of the year. I mean, he couldn't throw a strike 2 months ago, and now you're closing games out in the postseason. Remarkable.
Dodgers win this game despite being down 3-0. They play comeback. It's in their DNA. They do it as well as anyone. Only the Blue Jays have as many comeback wins this year. Hey, let's hear from the guy who got his first postseason victory as a starter. Here's Shohei on his first career postseason start.
試合前はそうですね。いろいろねデータを整理している段階とかで。
Prior to the game, just looking at the data, doing my usual preparation. I was a little nervous, imagining myself out there on the mound. But once I was on the mound and on the field, that went away, and it was really me focusing.
At the end of the day, for me, anything that happened before a big moment like that, it's in the past. I try to put it in the trash and just focus on the things that I need to do in that at-bat, and especially in plays in defense, and just trying to help my team.
No, not really, because I trust him there. And really, I mean, he strikes out Ohtani, gets pop-up from Betts, and he just missed his pitch, left it out over the plate, and Hernandez laid a good swing on it. So I trust him in those situations. He's experienced. He's been through it before.
Yeah, I feel like got gut punched on missing 2 pitches, and one of the 2 got damaged.
How much does the gut punch hurt?
It's a loss in the playoffs.